Hey, good morning guys. Welcome to my humble abode, that is the Koopa Corner. Today I thought I wanted to do a reaction to some guy's top 10. And I found this top 10 Disney worlds in Kingdom Hearts. And didn't read the article yet, so this is my genuine reaction to the 10 worlds that this guy's trying to give us. I'm gonna give my honest reaction, see if I'm agreeing to his top 10. All respect to the guy. If I would not agree to the list, but let's deep dive into it, shall we? So, 10, Beast's Castle. I saw number 9 too. That's not good. Okay, so you put the pictures first and then the explanation. Okay, so Beast's Castle. For me, it can be higher on the list. It was a fun world. Let's see what he says. This world, based on the Beauty and the Beast, is one of the first you visit in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's basically Beast's massive castle filled with dungeons to explore, all of the beloved characters from the classic animated film and the famous ballroom authentically recreated. The story of Beast trying to win Belle's heart smoothly, blah blah blah. Yeah, he's correct, but I thought there was more passion into that world, so I think it should be higher on the list. And number 9, Deep Jungle. This Tarzan-themed world contains plenty of lush green forests and bamboo trees, hippos to jump on, vines to swing from, and massive tree branches on which you can slide. Tarzan's crumbling treehouse is also present, along with good old Saber, who's constantly up to no good. Yeah, okay, I got some nostalgia when I visited the world, but if it should be on your top 10, I don't know. It was fun to slide, but the world felt, I don't know, too small for what they were trying to create there. Like these vine jumps, those were cool, but I think you could do more in a jungle. I don't think this one should be on the list, in my opinion. Brightlands, number 8. Brightlands features Sora, Donald, and Goofy transformed into cute animals. Yeah, that's true. Wasn't Donald no, a turtle was in Atlantis. Or was he also a turtle here? I forget. Never mind, but they changed into animals. That was quite funny. It's one of the larger worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2, taking the player from meadows and towering waterfalls. Yeah, that's true. I like Brightlands too. I like Brightlands. Maybe it should also be higher on the list. I'm not sure. Maybe there are more fun worlds on this list. Let's see. Neverland, from Birth by Sleep. While Square Enix's first attempt at creating a world based on Neverland at Peter Pan movie in Kingdom Hearts 1 was a failure. It's arguably the worst setting in that game. Yeah, okay, but it wasn't really Neverland, it was Captain Hook's ship. No? It was just Captain Hook's ship, right? And the only thing you visit elsewhere is the tower in London. So you actually never visit Neverland. So this is... I think it's vaguely expressed here. But it wasn't a good world in Kingdom Hearts 1. That's true. Though the story in that world was... But I'm trailing off here. Studio did a much better job the second time around in Birth by Sleep. Instead of just being stuck on Hook's ship, players can actually explore Neverland itself. Yeah, that's true. There was a wide open world, not open world, but there was a wide world to explore. That's correct. Number 7, right? Wonderland, on 6. Wonderland is just a whimsical and bizarre. It's just a whimsical and bizarre. Sorry, I didn't read that correctly. It's as whimsical and bizarre in Kingdom Hearts 1 as it is in the animated film. Though Alice plays a minor role in the story, Sora's adventure in Wonderland sets a fantastic precedent for the rest of the first game. Yeah. Alice, minor role. She is a princess of heart, dude. She's a princess of heart. She does not play a minor role. But okay, I'm done. I'm not getting angry at this point. Okay, Wonderland on number 6. If I think about it, it was a clever world with all these settings. You know, when you become small and then big again to fit through small things, and the room would go upside down and you would run on the ceiling to unlock new doors. It was actually yeah, maybe it should deserve to be higher on the list. We'll see. Olympus Coliseum. This world, based on Disney's Hercule film, is featured in every single Kingdom Hearts game except Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. Yeah, that's correct. While Kingdom Hearts 2 does introduce the Underworld, allowing you to explore Hades' creepy lair and compete in tournaments in the Underdome, it doesn't quite beat your first visit to Coliseum in Kingdom Hearts 1. Even though the world in the first game is just a Coliseum, letting you only compete in battles for the prizes, the tournaments in Kingdom Hearts 1 are the most challenging and rewarding in the series. Yeah, okay, but it's not a world. Well, yeah, it's a world you visit, but it's just one area, and then somewhere you can go into fights with, into tournaments. Why would you put Olympus Coliseum from Kingdom Hearts 1 in the list? Kingdom Hearts 2 I would get. I mean, the Underworld was amazing, but yeah, okay, number 5. Space Paranoids: The Grid. The only way to access the Tron digital world is through a computer in Hollow Bastion, and it's the most breathtaking setting in the entire series, with striking blue, black, and red color palettes decorating desolate artificial structures. Sora, Donald, and Goofy are all decked out in cool uniforms, similar to what Tron wears in the 1982 science fiction classic. Yeah, okay, he's correct. It was phenomenal to see them go into that world. The first time I went into that world, I never expected Tron to be there. But at that time, I hadn't actually seen a Tron movie yet. I watched it afterwards, and it was pretty amazing. And then later, the second Tron movie came out, Tron Legacy. I actually liked The Grid more than Space Paranoids from Dream Drop Distance. Because if I recall correctly, there wasn't much to do in Space Paranoids. I'm just recollecting some memories, but other than the mini game is in Dream Drop Distance. Never mind. I just think the Dream Drop Distance world was better than Space Paranoids. But he says Space Paranoids / The Grid, so I don't know if he also means The Grid. But he's talking about the computer in Hollow Bastion, so but Space Paranoids not a number 4. 100 Acre Wood. Are you kidding me? This is the only world that is completely optional in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. In order to access 100 Acre Wood, the player has to collect torn pages from Robin's old novel hidden throughout several different worlds. Sora's adventures with Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, and the rest of the gang in 100 Acre Wood are just a bunch of minigames. But the story of Pooh's struggle to be loved by his close friends and Tigger's desire... Shut it! You're driving in the wrong direction. Some neighbors are moving here, so never mind them. Shh. But the story of Pooh's struggle to be loved by his close friends and Tigger's desire to leave 100 Acre Wood and explore the world is a touching and somber tale. It also provides a much-needed break from Sora's journey, as it takes the time to learn more about himself and the Disney worlds and characters he's ultimately trying to save. I didn't like 100 Acre Wood. Well, it was cool and all to find the pages and then visit Winnie the Pooh, but I wouldn't put it in the top 10, let alone top 3. It was just a bunch of minigames. What's so good about that? I could understand that he loves it because of, well, the touching story of Pooh and Tigger, but I mean, there are better worlds out there. Halloween Town. I like that, but which one does he mean? The main reason why The Nightmare Before Christmas is one of the most recognizable and best stop-motion animated films is its Burton-like aesthetic and dark tone. Halloween Town is truly a frightening and ghastly place filled with all sorts of ghouls and dead animals. Dead animals? It's just that dog, but I didn't see any other dead animals. Square Enix successfully carried over all of the movie's best qualities in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. You get to explain the main town, Oogie Boogie's massive lair, the famous Spiral Hall, and interact with the creepy mayor, Zero, Jack Skellington, and those annoying children. Square Enix even included Christmas Town the second time around in Kingdom Hearts 2, dragging poor old Santa Claus into Sora and Jack's mess. Well, he's talking Halloween Town in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, but I would actually pick only Halloween Town in Kingdom Hearts 2. Because I thought the addition of the Christmas Town was phenomenal. I mean, that was super cool. You go into Halloween Town, you have that This Is Halloween background music, and then you go into Christmas Town, and then you have the Christmas Town music. That's just wonderful. That's just wonderful. I really love the Kingdom Hearts music. I have the CDs somewhere in the shelf there with my Kingdom Hearts stuff. You can see it right here, but I have it displayed real nicely. Check Instagram. And yeah, I really loved Halloween Town in Kingdom Hearts 2. I really did. Timeless River on number 1. Timeless River pays a truly fantastic homage to one of Walt Disney's first animated features, Steamboat Willie. This entire world sports a monochromatic aesthetic, muted audio, and the same classic 1920s animation and the character design that kickstarted the Disney Empire. It is Kingdom Hearts at its very best, showcasing just how holy, unique and wonderful it can be to play around with some of the best Disney properties. The way Timeless River is introduced and integrates modern-day Pete, Mickey, and Minnie with their 1920 counterparts is also both clever and captivating. I agree with what he says. It was a neat world, and the way that Donald, Goofy, and Sora look are just amazing. I laughed real hard the first time. It was really good to visit that world. But number 1, I'm not so sure about that. He missed a lot of worlds, actually. Well, not a lot, but Hollow Bastion, Kingdom Hearts 1. That place was amazing. That was just one of the best parts of Kingdom Hearts 1. Well, it was actually the best part of Kingdom Hearts 1. That castle was just wow. I remember visiting the first part. If you go to the right, and you go to the well, I should call it basement. I don't know how to call it. Through this dungeon without your keyblade, and the upper part, well, the middle part actually, where you fight Riku the first time, and then when you climb up the whole castle. I mean, it's just wonderful. Why isn't that one on the list? Or Radiant Garden. I mean, that place is also just lit with magic. I don't agree fully with this list. I would place Hollow Bastion on number 1. On 2, I would place The Enchanted Dominion of Birth by Sleep, but that's just mostly because of that ambient music. I love it. What is it called? The Silent Forest. It's just beautiful. Number 3, Atlantis. no, just kidding. Burn Atlantis. It should never be in any Kingdom Hearts game again. No, number 3, I would pick Halloween Town from Kingdom Hearts 2 then. Number 4, I would pick... Number 4, I think I would pick Radiant Garden. Because there was lots more to explore than Hollow Bastion. Because, yeah, you see Hollow Bastion in the background. I think you get to visit it. Well, Raiden Garden was actually renamed to Hollow Bastion, but you know that castle that was in the first one, I don't recall if you actually get to visit that place. Well, I don't know, but Raiden Garden, it was awesome. It's also story-wise. And then number 5, Beast Castle. I really love Beast Castle because, well, The Beauty and the Beast, that Disney film. Well, when I was younger, I loved that movie. It's not because, well, it's kind of a chick flick, okay, but it was a beautiful movie. When you're a kid, you're just like, oh, they're falling in love, they're dancing. I don't know. It just sticks with you. All the songs, Gaston, the Beast, and I don't know, the Beast Castle brought up so many memories, and if I could, I would put it higher, but well, the rest are a little better. So 1, Hollow Bastion, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Enchanted Dominion, Birth by Sleep, 3, I forget, oh yeah, Halloween Town, Kingdom Hearts 2, 4, Raiden Garden, and 5, I forget again, Beast Castle. My memories. So, do you agree with my list? Do you agree with his list? I don't know. Leave it in the comment section below. If you like this video, then press the like button, subscribe if you want more of my content, and I'll see you in the next one.